Tonight, wait a minute, something's not right. Much better. Tonight we give you a look at an absolutely killer Halloween house that's not going anywhere just yet. This shelter took in animals after hurricanes Harvey, Ida, and Laura. So this isn't their first rodeo. Now the people here are working to get these animals settled after a long journey. Well guys, we've been saying it all night. There's been 68,000 people here at the Alamo Dome tonight, and now they're all coming out here. Right now the traffic is flowing pretty well, but there are times that this street looks like a parking lot.
And a lot of decorations. How many do we have behind you?
Henry, we don't have an exact number, but I can tell you it's over 150. In fact, they had to get a U-Haul just to get all of this out here. But as you can see, the show is well worth it. Tips is so enthusiastic about Christmas, he couldn't stop at his own house, offering to light up his neighbor's trees as well. It is exciting out here. People are dancing in the street, which is appropriate because that is the theme of tonight's Celebrate SA New Year's Eve Countdown, dancing in the streets. And there is a lot to dance to. They've had music on two stages, the main stage here at South Alamo in Nueva and the Arniston River Theater down on the Riverwalk. So you're all packed up and ready to visit family for the holidays, but San Antonio is expecting freezing temperatures over the weekend. So what do you do?
As a professional, I don't feel 100% comfortable telling somebody to run through all that protocol, lock the door, drive away, you're going to be safe.
This is Chris Camrad.
I am a state licensed master plumber and project manager here at John Wayne Service Company.
He says the normal cold weather protocols don't really cut it if you're going on a trip.
But if we are going to leave, the best thing that you're going to be able to do is to turn your water off.
It may sound simple, but shutting your water off is a multi-step process, and it starts out at the curb. So you're going to want to look for something like this.
They're all going to be relatively within 8 to 10 inches in the ground, sometimes shallower. The older style will have either a round or maybe an oval handle this way that you'll turn from the top down. Some newer ones will have a lever on it.
Now it can get overgrown down there, so come prepared. Now it's important to do these in order. That was step 1. Step 2 is turning off the water heater. Step 3 is opening all the faucets in the house. And finally 4, set your thermostat to at least 55 or 60 degrees. Even if your pipes are empty, they can still freeze. Alan Kozeluh, KENS 5. After 6 months of preparations, the staff at Voodoo Doughnuts San Antonio are on pins and needles for opening day.
Grand opening date is going to be December 20th. Doors open at 8 o'clock, and the first 50 through the door will actually get a iconic Voodoo Donut t-shirt. And you know, that one first person who gets in line gets to claim that title that they bought the first Voodoo Donut here in San Antonio.
The shop at the corner of Houston and Presa will be the 16th for the Portland-based chain, which serves offerings like the Homer, the Maple Bacon Bar, and of course, the Voodoo Doll. You don't see donuts like this everywhere.
No, so our donuts are all done by hand. So we roll by hand, we decorate by hand, we fill by hand, we fry by hand. So
General Manager Chrissy Cruz says that hands-on approach gives their donuts something extra.
And since we hand roll everything, we give it time to proof, and so they actually come out a lot larger and a lot more softer.
She took our visit as an opportunity to show off. So you sort of surprised us with this, but anybody can kind of go online and request a special design donut like this?
Sure, they sure can, and we call it a centerpiece, so they can actually customize it, and they can actually get it a double layer as well too.
No taste test for me, that's Lexi's job. Whoever is tasting, the crew at Voodoo Doughnuts is hoping people will come peckish and leave stuffed.
We're excited to just bring such a different product to San Antonio.
From downtown, Alan Kozeluh, KENS 5. A teddy bear is an object of comfort. Maria Jose Escobar hoped to offer that to her 5-year-old son, Jens. There are quite a few stuffed animals here. Is there something significant about this one?
His dad and I gave it to him whenever we got divorced to help him to process the change.
The bear came with him on family trips and going camping with his dad.
They went camping and he was just having a really hard time falling asleep. He decided to leave the campsite and just put him in the car and went back to his place. And then when they went back the next day, someone had taken absolutely everything.
Jens was heartbroken. He asked to post a video to YouTube, pleading for the bear's return.
It was heartbreaking because he just could not get the words out.
Instead, she posted the video to Instagram and TikTok and was flooded with responses, some offering a replacement.
I had said no, like he needs to figure out how to be okay without the bear.
She relented when she realized they could be used for something else.
Turn around and donate those bears to kids who are going through a really heavy loss.
Jens and his mom gave all but one of the 25 bears they received to the Children's Bereavement Center of South Texas.
So you set out to teach your son about grief, but it sounds like you taught him something else.
For every one bad person that there is in the world, there are 20, 30, 40 good people that want to see you smile.
A comforting thought, not tied to any object. Alan Kozeluh, Ken's 5.
A ver, enséñamelo.